So a lot of companies are trying to use their ERP systems to manage a bill of material information. What would you say to those companies, and what type of benefits do you see at clients that move from an ERP-centric approach, a bill of material management, to Arena?
I'd say a couple of things. One, very specifically, is the problem of managing change and tracking historical revisions. Is something which is in some ways fundamental to our position as the aggregator of information coming in from design, and then controlling and approving change to that information and then releasing it down into manufacturing. And fundamentally, ERP systems are designed around the problem, a very real and serious problem, of managing materials and demand and manufacturing execution. And they want to have an accurate representation of the bill of materials, but they're not terribly concerned about the historical representation of that bill of materials, and they're not terribly concerned about the entirety of the bill of materials. They view it as in a work order context, say. Whereas we look at it as much more trying to model the whole product with the bill of materials at the core, including attached documentation, including sourcing information, approved manufacturing information, stuff that is in some sense peripheral to the execution of manufacturing, but is core to knowing what your product is and how you're going to build it.
Eric described what companies that attempt to model their BOMs with ERP software are missing out on. Firstly, these companies simply do not have the same capabilities with version tracking that those who go with a full BOM management solution like Arena obtain. Eric brings up the interesting point that ERP system bill of material functionality is not particularly focused on the history of the BOM. This is because they primarily focus on the BOM for transactional purposes, which is a much lower hurdle than full version tracking. Clearly, companies that attempt to get by using the bill of material functionality of their ERP system for BOM management also have a lower ability to collaborate both inside and outside their company on the BOM.